So welcome to all of you. In the last video, we have seen the theoretical part of the sets. Now we will see some problems on the set. Okay. So take the first problem. Let A and B. Let A and B be two sets. Two sets. When A is not a subset of B, when is not subset of B. So what we have given? We have given two sets. A and B are the two sets. Okay. So now when we say that A is not a subset of B, solution. Let A and B be two sets. Two sets. Okay. So if there exists X belong to A, so what we want to say? A is not a subset of B. So when we say that A is the subset of B, if all the elements of A are in B, then we say that A is the subset of B. That means every element of A is the subset of B. That means what? If there exists an element X belong to A, such way that X is not in B now. So that means what? All the elements of A are not in B. That means what? If there exists X belongs to A, such that X do not belong to B, then A is not a subset of B. Then A is not a subset of B. So just with the help of the definition of subset, we have solved this problem. Okay. So this solution is complete, right? So that means what? There exists at least one element in A which is not in B. That means what? All the elements of A are not in B. That means what? A is not a subset of B. So let we take the next example. So express the empty set as a subset of Q. That is the set of the rational number in two different ways. So what you have to do? You have to find a subset of the set of the rational number. So we know that a rational number means what? The set of all elements of the form P by Q, or the set of all elements which can be expressed in the form P by Q, where both P and Q are integers and Q not equal to 0, right? So the set of all elements is this is what rational. So what we want to find the subset of Q, which is empty set now. Okay. So solution. So we have at least two subsets. Okay. So there are many subsets of Q which are empty. So how we can write this word? Suppose A is equal to X belongs to Q. Suppose X is a rational number. Okay. Such that X is a rational number. Such that X square is equal to 2. X square is equal to 2. Now see. So only the root square of plus or minus root square is 2. But plus or minus root 2 is not a rational number. We know that root 2 is not a rational number, right? So plus or minus root 2 is not a rational number. So that means what? So there is only one element. There are only these two elements, right? Such way which satisfy this number. We satisfy this equation x square is equal to 2. So that means what here? So there does not exist any rational number such way that x square is equal to 2. That means this set is empty set. So this is what? Empty set. Okay. Empty set. This is because there does not exist any rational number such way that x square is equal to 2. You may write here 3 also. I can write this is what B. So we want only 3 now. So only two subsets. Such that I can write this is what? X square is equal to 2. This is also empty. I can write this as 5. I can write this as 7. Okay. So now, okay. So I will take another subset. So this is Q. Okay. Belong to Q. Such that I write this what? X square is less than or 0. Okay. So now we know that the square of every real number is a positive. So that means every square of every natural number, square of every integer, every rational number is positive, because rational numbers are also real numbers, right? So that means what? X square. This set is also empty. This set is also empty because there does not exist any rational number whose square is negative. So this set is empty now. Okay. So we have they want only the two. We have written 3. We can write this as well 5, 7, 8. Yeah? So means you can write empty subset of the set of the rational numbers. Okay. Now next. If A is subset of B, next example, if A is a subset of B, then what are A union B and A intersection B? That means what we have given, A is the subset of B is given to you. So you want to determine A union B and A intersection B. Okay, solution. Given that A is subset of B. This notation is what, that means what, A may be B now. Okay, so 1. We will solve this 1. Okay, so what are A union B? You know that A union B. So this is what the Venn diagram. This is what. So this is Venn diagram of the union. Okay, so that means what, A as well as B. Right? A union B means what, A as well as B. So all the elements are in A union B. All the elements of B is also A union B. That means what, your B is subset of A union B. Right? This is always true. So I will write this as 1. Okay? I will write this as 1. Okay? B is always subset of this. So I will take, let X belongs to A union B. Let X belong to A union B. Okay? What does this implies? X belongs to A or X belongs to B. So this implies that X belongs to B or X belongs to B. Why? Since A is the subset of B. Since A is subset of B. Means what? All the elements of A are in B. That means what? X belongs to B. X belongs to B. So what does this implies? Only this what? X belongs to B. Okay. So what we did? X belongs to A union B implies that X belongs to B. That means what? Whenever you take any element from A union B, it is always in the B. So what does this imply then? So that means what? All the elements of A union B are in B. That means what? A union B is the subset of B. I will call this as second. Right? Now see your first is what? B is always subset of A union B. And what is your second? A union B. That means what? A union B and B are subset of with each other. So therefore, from first and second, A union B is equal to B. That means what? If A is a subset of B, that means B is the superset of A, then A union B is what? Just B. A union B is what? B. So that means what? If A is the superset of B, then A union B is what? A. So remember this is what? So if B is the subset of A, then A union B is A. And if A is the subset of B, then A union B, because B is the superset. Okay. Now okay, so that means what? Here A union B is B. Now we have to determine A intersection B now. So second. Okay. So since the A intersection B, so these are the common elements from A and B, right? So you know that A is the subset of A union A intersection B. A intersection B intersection. A intersection B is a subset of A. A intersection B is the subset of B. A intersection B is the subset of A, and A intersection B is also subset of B. Okay. So now what we do? We take X belongs to A now. So X belongs to A. Okay. So this implies that X belongs to A. Imply that X belongs to B. Since what? A is the subset of B. Right? So therefore, X belongs to A plus X belongs to B. That means X is a both. That means what? X belongs to A intersection B. X belong to A intersection B. Means what we did? So therefore X belong to A implies that X belong to A intersection B. Right? So X is in A, then X is. This is true for all X, right? This is true for all X belongs to A. So therefore what? This implies that, okay, so this implies that A is a subset of A intersection B. Because what? You have taken the element from the set A and you have proved that X is the element of A intersection B. That means what here? All the elements of A are in intersection, right? All the elements of A. That means what? A is a subset of A intersection B. So now here what? This, okay? So I will call this as just first and I will call this as second. Now see the first, A intersection B the subset of A, and what here second, A is the subset of A intersection B. That means what? A and A intersection B are the subset of with each other. So therefore from first and second A is equal to A intersection B. So that means what? Therefore if A is the subset of B, then A union B is equal to B and A intersection B is equal to A. So union is the superset and intersection is the whatever that this is not superset now here A. So which is the lower set? A is the lowest set, right? So that will be your intersection. Okay. We take one more problem. What do you mean by what do you mean by saying one X does not belong to A union B. Second X does not belong to A intersection B. Okay, so solution 1. So X do not belong to A union B. X is not in A, X is not in B. So X is not A union B means what? X is neither the element of A nor the element of B. So that means what? This implies that X do not belong to A and X do not belong to B. Right? So X is not in A, X is not in B. So this is only the meaning. Right? So that means what? X is not belong to A and B means what? X is neither in A nor in B. Second, X do not belong to A intersection B. So it is not in the intersection. Do not belong to intersection. So that means what? X is either either in A or in B. So this implies that X belongs to A. This is what? X not in A or X not in B. So here what? And here what? Or. So this is only the meaning. So it is not only this meaning, because what? It is not common. That means what? It is not in A or not in B. That means because this is not common. So it is not common means what? It is not in both, right? So you cannot say that X is neither in A nor in B. So it may be in A, may be in B, but not in both. Okay. So this is the meaning of X do not belong to intersection and X do not belong to union. Let A is equal to the set of all xy belong to R2 such that x square plus y square is equal to 1, and B is equal to set of all xy belongs to R2 such that x is equal to 1. Find A intersection B. Find A intersection B. Do you understand this geometrically? Do you understand geometrically? Do you understand? Geometry. Okay. So what do we mean by R2? R2 means what? Suppose this is a plane. This is what? X axis, Y axis, right? And all these points are. This is nothing but R2. This is nothing but R2 because what this point? If you consider this point on the plane, then it has a x coordinate and this has a y coordinate. So that is called R2. R2 means xy plane. R2 means xy plane. So solution. So what we have to find? Intersection of A and B. You are given A is what? Set of all xy such that what? Set of all xy such that, okay, solution. Given that. So A is given what? Set of all points on the plane such that x square plus y square is equal to 1. And 1 here. So B is what? The set of all points on R2 such that x is equal to 1 here. Right? There is no restriction on y, but there is the restriction on x. Okay. So now what we want? We want to find x belong to A intersection B. Okay. So let xy belong to, we say this is what the point. Okay. Let xy belong to this. We want to determine this xy. So that means we want to determine the values of x and y. Okay. So this implies that what? Xy belongs to A and xy, because this is intersection. It is in both. So this is B. So what does this implies? Xy belongs to A. So how the points of A are what? The sum of the square is 1. So x square plus y square is equal to 1. Right? And xy belongs to B. Xy belongs to B what? How the points of B are? So whose x coordinate is 1, then the point is in B now. So that means here only condition is what? X is equal. There is no condition on y. So whenever your x coordinate is 1, so then that point is in the set B. Okay. Now what is this? X is equal to 1 here, right? I put x is equal to 1. 1 plus y square is equal to 1 and x is equal to 1. Okay. So now this is what? Y square is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. So this implies what? X is equal to 1, y is equal to 0. Right? So this implies that what? 1, 0 is in intersection. Okay? Only single point. So that means what here? In A intersection B is a singleton point 1, 0. Right? So with the help of this one, we did this one with the help of the definition of the intersection and this. How we can also determine this? See, by diagram also. So what is this? By diagram also. What is it? X square plus y square is equal to 1. You know that this is the standard circle whose center is at the origin and having radius is 1. Okay. So that means this is a circle. Okay. So this point is what? 1, 0. This point is 0, minus 1. This point is minus 0, 1. This point is what? 0, minus 1. Now this is x is equal to 1. You know that the line x is equal to 1 is the parallel to the x axis and passing through x is equal to 1. So this is a line. This is a line. Okay. So now see the where they intersect. So we want to find a common point, right? So that means what? We have to find a common point which lie on the circle and which lie on the line. So this is the common point. See, this is the common point. So what is that then? This is what? This is the line is tangent to the circle at point 1, 0. So that means what? 1, 0 is the common point to both the circle and the line. So see, we get this what? 1, 0, right? So that means how we can express it geometrically. So this is what? So we write in geometrical representation of this one. What? A is a circle. So A is a circle whose center is 0, 0 and having radius 1. Okay. B is a line. B is the line parallel to y axis and passing through 1, 0. Right? So A intersection B what? So A intersection B is the point of intersection of. So that is what? So since what? We are already this is what? A intersection B is what? Singleton point 1, 0. Therefore, line. Therefore, the line is tangent to the circle. to the circle. Okay, so that means what this line is tangent to. This is the geometrical representation. Okay. Okay, so no problem. A be let A be the set of n by n real symmetric matrices, real symmetric matrices, matrices, real symmetric matrices, and B is B is B is the set of the set of n by n real cube symmetric matrices, cube symmetric matrices. Find A intersection B. Find A intersection B. Okay. Now what we have given? A is the set of all n by n real symmetric matrices. That is what A is. Set of, right? It is the set of all n, right? Such way that A is what real symmetric matrices. Okay. So we write this is what M and R now. Or because all the entries of A are there are n by n. That means n rows and n columns, right? Each entry is the real number, right? Such that what now your what the matrix is what real symmetric matrix. When we say that a matrix is symmetric, so you know that for the symmetric matrix it should be the square matrix. So square matrix means what number of rows and number of columns are same, then that is what a square matrix. The symmetric matrix means what? If you take the transpose means what? Interchanging rows and columns, right? So matrix obtained from A by interchanging rows and columns. Write rows as column and column as row. If you write rows as columns, then automatically what rows and columns are interchanged, and that is called a transpose of the matrix, right? So that means what X transpose is equal to X transpose. Transpose means what? Interchange rows and columns. So if you interchange rows and columns, then the matrix will be as it is now. So then that matrix is called a symmetric matrix. If it transposes itself, then that is called a symmetric matrix. Now your B is what? The set of all X belongs to M and N over. That means what? The set of all the matrices of order N over the real entries, right? So that what your B is what? The skew symmetric matrix means what? X transpose is equal to minus X. X transpose is equal to minus X. And what you want to determine A intersection B. So okay, so what we will do? Okay, let so X belong to A intersection B. So X is in the intersection means what? X is in A and X is in B. So X belongs to A and X belongs to capital X. So this is what capital X belongs to B. Matrices are always denoted by capital letters. Okay. So now X is in A means what? X transpose is equal to X. X transpose is equal to X. And X is in B means what? X transpose is equal to minus X. X transpose is equal to minus X. So X transpose is equal to X and X transpose is equal to minus X. That means X is both. X transpose is both X and minus X. That means what does this imply? X is equal to minus X, right? Because both the left hand side are same, therefore right hand side should be the same, right? So X is equal to X means what? Twice X is equal to 0 matrix, right? So this implies that X is 0, right? So whatever your X may be, so X is always 0. That means what? A intersection B is the singleton 0 matrix. A intersection B is singleton 0 matrix, right? So we did this. I hope that you understand this, right? So I hope that you understand the definitions of the union, definition of the intersection, and the really you understand the what is meant by a set now, right? Okay, so I think we'll stop here.